Have you ever tried everything to get over a girl, but somehow you always end up thinking about her again? Maybe you wake up thinking you're finally moving on, only for one memory to pull you right back. The truth is, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means your brain is still attached. When someone becomes part of your everyday life, your mind builds routines around them. So when they're gone, it isn't just the person you lose. It's the habits, the expectations, and the future you imagined. The good news is that moving on isn't just about time. It's about what you do with that time. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 7 of the most effective ways to finally let go. These aren't cheesy quotes or quick fixes. They're practical steps that actually help you move forward. Let's start with the first one, because without it, everything else becomes much harder. The first step is the hardest one for most people. Stop feeding the attachment. Every time you check her profile, you're reminding your brain that she's still part of your life. The same goes for rereading old texts, looking at old pictures, or asking friends what she's been up to. It might feel harmless, but every reminder resets your progress. Imagine trying to heal a cut while reopening it every single day. That's exactly what's happening. Creating distance isn't about being immature or pretending she never mattered. It's about giving your mind the chance to accept that life has changed. Once those constant reminders disappear, your emotions slowly start losing their grip. And that's when you'll notice the next challenge: the empty space she left behind. That empty feeling after a breakup is completely normal. The relationship wasn't just a person, it was part of your daily routine. Maybe you texted her every morning, talked every night, or spent every weekend together. When those habits disappear, your brain notices the silence. That's why simply sitting around hoping to feel better rarely works. Instead, replace those routines with new ones that improve your own life. Start going to the gym, learn a skill, pick up a hobby, or spend more time with friends. The goal isn't to stay distracted forever. It's to build a life that's exciting enough that your past slowly stops being the center of it. After a breakup, your memory starts playing tricks on you. You'll replay the best moments over and over again. The laughs, the dates, the inside jokes, and all the happy memories. But somehow your brain forgets the arguments, the stress, and the reasons things ended. Nobody is perfect, and neither was your relationship. The next time you think she was the one, ask yourself why it didn't work. Looking at the relationship honestly is far healthier than pretending it was perfect. Because you can't move on from a fantasy. You can only move on once you accept reality. A lot of people believe they need one final conversation before they can move on. Maybe you're hoping she'll apologize. Maybe you're waiting for an explanation that finally makes everything make sense. But the truth is, closure rarely comes the way we imagine. Even if she answered every question, the pain probably wouldn't disappear overnight. Real closure isn't something another person gives you. It's something you decide to give yourself. The moment you stop waiting for the past to change is the moment your future finally begins. Heartbreak can either make you bitter or make you better. You get to decide which one happens. Use this time to become the person you've always wanted to be. Go to the gym, learn a new skill, read more, focus on your career or your education. Every small improvement builds confidence. Soon you'll realize your happiness isn't tied to one person anymore. You're building a life that you're genuinely proud to live. And confidence built through action lasts much longer than confidence given by someone else. One of the biggest mistakes after heartbreak is isolating yourself. It feels comfortable at first, but it usually makes everything worse. The more time you spend alone with your thoughts, the louder those thoughts become. Spend time with friends, family, or people who genuinely care about you. Try something new, even if you don't feel like it. You don't have to start dating again immediately. You just need to remember that your world is so much bigger than one relationship. Life keeps moving, and eventually, you'll move with it. There's just one final step that ties everything together. Nobody likes hearing this, but time really does matter. Not because time magically heals everything, but because every day creates new memories that slowly replace the old ones. Some days you'll feel amazing. Other days, a random memory might hit you out of nowhere. That's completely normal. Healing isn't a straight line. As long as you keep moving forward, those difficult days become less frequent. Eventually, you'll realize she's no longer the first thing you think about every morning. Getting over someone isn't about pretending they never mattered. It's about reaching a point where they no longer control your happiness. Stop feeding the attachment. Replace the empty space with a life you're excited to live. Stop idealizing the past and stop waiting for closure that may never come. Invest in yourself, reconnect with the people around you, and trust the process. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen. One day you'll look back and realize the breakup that once felt like the end was actually the beginning of a much better chapter in your life.